13 Reasons Why Highly Intelligent People Prefer to Be Alone. Have you ever wondered why really smart people sometimes like to be alone? It's a curious thing. There are actually some reasons behind their choice. While many folks enjoy being with others, these super smart individuals find comfort in spending time by themselves. It's not that they don't like people, they just have their own reasons for enjoying solitude. In a world where being social is often seen as a good thing, these brainy folks take a different path. Let's dive into the 13 reasons why highly intelligent people prefer to be alone. Number 1. Intellectual stimulation. Engaging intellectual activities tops the list of reasons why highly intelligent individuals lean towards solitude. For them, alone time is a gateway to explore and stimulate their minds without external distractions. Whether it's reading, researching, or solving complex problems, being alone allows them to delve into their thoughts deeply. Intellectual stimulation serves as their fuel, providing the mental space needed for creative thinking and personal growth. The absence of social noise enables them to focus intently on their interests and passions, fostering a sense of fulfillment. In the quietude of solitude, intelligent individuals find the freedom to let their minds wander, making connections and gaining insights that might elude them in busier social settings. For these bright minds, solitude isn't just a preference, it's a valuable source of mental nourishment. Number 2. Mental rejuvenation. Mental rejuvenation is like giving your brain a refreshing break. Smart folks often enjoy being alone because it gives them time to recharge their mental batteries. Imagine your brain as a busy worker doing lots of tasks. When you're by yourself, it's like a little vacation for your brain. It gets to relax and unwind, which helps it work even better when it's back on duty. Smart people know that taking these breaks is crucial for staying sharp and focused. Just like how your phone needs to recharge to work well, your brain needs some alone time for mental rejuvenation. So, being alone isn't just about enjoying peace and quiet. It's about letting your brain take a breather and come back stronger. Number 3. It helps them be more productive. Smart people love being on their own because it makes them super productive. When they're alone, there are fewer things bothering them, so they can really get things done. They can focus on their thoughts without any interruptions, helping them come up with cool ideas and solve problems. Being by themselves is like a special secret that makes them work better. They don't have to worry about dealing with lots of people, which can be tricky sometimes. Instead, they use all their energy for important projects. It's like a quiet place where their brains can be extra creative. They do awesome things and get better at what they love. Being alone isn't sad for them. It's like having a superpower for a really successful, happy life. Number 4. They don't worry about missing out. Smart individuals don't stress about missing out on things when they choose to be alone. They understand that they can't be everywhere and do everything, and that's totally fine with them. Instead of worrying about what others are doing or what events they might be missing, highly intelligent people focus on what truly matters to them. They find joy in their own company, pursuing activities that align with their interests and passions. By not getting caught up in the fear of missing out, they turn their alone time into a treasure trove of personal fulfillment and meaningful experiences. It's not about being antisocial, but about embracing the freedom to make choices that bring genuine happiness and satisfaction, making their time alone truly enjoyable and purposeful. Number 5. Pursuit of knowledge. Engaging in solitude allows highly intelligent individuals to dive into the exciting pursuit of knowledge. When alone, they have the freedom to explore their interests deeply, whether it's reading books, conducting research, or delving into educational pursuits. This dedicated focus on learning enables them to absorb information without distractions, fostering a profound understanding of various subjects. Solitude becomes a haven for intellectual curiosity, offering uninterrupted time to ponder, question, and discover. Through this independent learning journey, highly intelligent people not only expand their knowledge, but also develop critical thinking skills. The joy of acquiring new insights becomes a driving force, and the peaceful moments spent alone become a cherished space for intellectual growth. In essence, their preference for solitude is intricately connected to the fulfilling pursuit of expanding their minds and understanding the world. Number 6. They don't need others to solve their problems. Smart people don't always need someone else to fix their problems. They're like problem-solving superheroes. Being alone lets them use their brains to figure things out on their own. They don't rely on others to come up with solutions because they trust their own clever minds. Whether it's a tricky puzzle or a tough decision, they enjoy the challenge of finding answers independently. This doesn't mean they don't appreciate help sometimes, but being alone allows them to develop strong problem-solving skills. It's like a personal adventure where they tackle issues and come out even smarter. By relying on themselves, highly intelligent people feel empowered and confident, turning every problem into an opportunity to learn and grow. That's why being alone is like having their own superpower for solving life's puzzles. Number 7, they're never bored. Highly intelligent people are never bored when they're by themselves. They've got this amazing ability to find excitement and joy in their own company. Whether it's reading a fascinating book, exploring new ideas, or working on a personal project, they always have something interesting going on. Being alone is like having a ticket to a never-ending adventure. Their creative minds come up with cool things to do, and they enjoy every moment of it. Boredom, not for them. They see solitude as an opportunity to dive into their passions and explore the world in their unique way. Instead of waiting for something to happen, they make things happen. It's like having a superpower that turns every moment into a chance for discovery and fun. Number 8, they often have different schedules. Having unique schedules is one big reason why really smart people like spending time alone. You see, super smart folks often have jobs or hobbies that demand a lot of their time and brain power. This means their daily routines might not match up with others. They might be night owls, working late into the night when everyone else is sleeping. Or they could be early birds up and about while the world is still quiet. Because of this, it can be tricky for them to sync up with friends or family who follow more typical schedules. So being alone gives them the flexibility to focus on their tasks without worrying about fitting into everyone else's timetable. Number 9, they don't need as much validation from others. Smart individuals don't crave a ton of approval from others. They don't need constant pats on the back or applause to feel good about themselves. Being alone lets them build their confidence from within. They don't rely on what everyone else thinks to know their worth. Instead, they focus on their own opinions and achievements, valuing their own judgment. It's like having a strong self-esteem foundation that doesn't easily waver. They appreciate compliments but don't depend on them for happiness. This self-sufficiency allows highly intelligent people to pursue their goals without being swayed by external opinions. Being alone means they can be true to themselves, and their sense of validation comes from their own achievements and beliefs, making their journey more authentic and fulfilling. Number 10, they are emotionally self-sufficient. Highly intelligent folks have a unique strength. They're emotionally self-sufficient. This means they're like emotional superheroes who can handle their feelings independently. Being alone is their secret sauce for emotional balance. It's not that they don't appreciate support from others, but they've figured out how to rely on themselves for emotional strength. Alone time becomes their emotional sanctuary where they can process feelings, reflect, and recharge. This doesn't make them antisocial. It makes them emotionally empowered. They've learned to understand and manage their emotions, turning solitude into a source of inner strength. While they value relationships, being emotionally self-sufficient means they can navigate life's ups and downs with resilience. So for highly intelligent individuals, being alone isn't about loneliness. It's a chosen path towards emotional self-reliance and well-being. Number 11, autonomy and independence. Choosing to be alone is like a favorite choice for really smart people because they love having freedom and doing things on their own. It's not because they don't like friends or family, but being alone gives them the space to be in charge of their own decisions. They enjoy making choices without others telling them what to do. It's like having their own special kingdom where they can do things their way. This independence is like their superpower, letting them be creative and solve problems without any interruptions. They don't feel lonely. Instead, they feel powerful and free. Being alone is like their secret ingredient for a happy and self-directed life where they can be the boss of their own adventures. Number 12, it helps them focus fully. Being alone is like a superpower for brainy folks because it helps them concentrate completely. When they're by themselves, there are fewer distractions, allowing them to give their full attention to whatever they're doing. It's not about avoiding others. It's about creating an environment where they can dive deep into their thoughts without interruption. Imagine trying to read an exciting book or solve a puzzle with constant interruptions. It wouldn't be much fun. For highly intelligent people, alone time is like a secret weapon for optimal focus. They use it to tackle tasks, come up with brilliant ideas, and excel in their endeavors. It's not about being antisocial. It's about creating the perfect conditions for their minds to work at their best. Solitude becomes a magical space where their concentration powers skyrocket, making every moment count. Number 13. High sensitivity to external stimuli. Smart individuals often have a superpower. They are highly sensitive to what's happening around them. This means they notice and feel things more intensely than others. While this sensitivity is a strength, it can also be a bit overwhelming. Being alone becomes their way of managing this intensity. It's not that they don't like people, but being in a crowd or around too much noise can be like having too many bright lights turned on at once. Being alone is like turning down the volume, creating a peaceful space where they can think clearly without all the extra stimuli. This sensitivity makes alone time a sanctuary, allowing them to recharge and be ready to face the world again with their full energy and focus. Are you someone who values solitude? And do you resonate with any of the reasons discussed in this video? Let us know in the comments below.
Before you leave, our team will be very happy if you can give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.